We are seeing overnight lows back into the 50s as we head toward midweek, mid-50s by Thursday, Friday morning. So a little bit warmer later on this week. Sunshine, mostly sunny, 85 by Wednesday, 86 Thursday, 85 Friday. Never too early to think about the weekend. I mean, it is Monday, but hey, we're getting closer and closer to it. And you can see 85 Saturday, 82 degrees Sunday, and your extended 10-day outlook keeps with 80s on the board as next week as well. Jasmine?
All right, Nick, time now for today's Morning Smile. Even though Nick said it is a little bit warmer, fall is officially here, so that means somewhat cooler temps than what we saw during the summertime.
For the kids, always a good time to get outside and enjoy doing some things outdoors, especially now that things are cooling down a little bit. Check out brothers Andrew and Matthew Copeland smiling while taking a drive through Kirkpatrick Park in Andalusia on their mini John Deere tractor there. Thanks to Michelle Gerlach for sending the pictures in. And hey, it looks like a great way to spend a fall afternoon there at the park on your mini John Deere, cruising with your little bro.
The beauty is no cutting grass anymore for real.
I know. Yes, it's stopped growing. It's gotten cooler. So hey, these guys just joyride. No need to cut any grass right now.
They are adorable. Again, this Andrew and Matthew Copeland. Michelle, thanks so much for that picture. As always, you can share your picture or video with us for our Morning Smile segment. Just go to WSFA.com/Morning Smile.
We'll take a look at your top stories coming up after the break.
Any time of day, anywhere you are, listening to News Radio 1440 on your Alexa. Just say, Alexa, play News Radio 1440.
Okay, in the morning, welcome back. It's 5 till. For a sequel, big winner at the box office this weekend, Kevin Carr has details.
It's officially scary movie season at the box office, also with some other options.
You okay? I keep seeing his face everywhere.
Smile 2 topped the weekend with $23 million, which was on par with the first film's opening. As a moderately low-budgeted sequel to a film that was originally meant for streaming, a new franchise is definitely upon us.
You must become more than you were programmed to be.
The Wild Robot held on to second place with $10 million, which pushed this family-friendly animated film past the century mark domestically.
Who's this Santa? He's scaring my kid.
Yeah, he's scaring me too.
In third place was last week's surprise winner, Terrifier 3, with $9.3 million. This ultra-violent, unrated slasher film has now grossed more than twice what the first two installments did combined.
Yeah, that thing from the train, really more nightmare material.
The Ghost with the Most took fourth place with $5 million. With close to $300 million domestic, Beetlejuice is the highest-grossing film of the fall season.
There's a very distinct and real possibility that I'm about to fall in love with you.
Rounding up the top 5 was the romance We Live in Time, coming out of a limited run with $4.2 million. And finally,
What's this? There's color everywhere.
Disney's re-release of The Nightmare Before Christmas managed to scare its way into the top 10 with $1.1 million for 10th place. I'm Kevin Call.
With more in entertainment, here's correspondent Margie Zaraletta.
Singer Zayn Malik has postponed his U.S. tour after the death of his former One Direction bandmate Liam Payne, who fell from a hotel balcony in Buenos Aires, Argentina last week. The tour was scheduled to begin this week. That is Peter Frampton and Keith Urban performing at Frampton's Rock Hall induction on Saturday in Cleveland. Audio courtesy of the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame Foundation. Other inductees include Ozzy Osbourne, Mary J. Blige, A Tribe Called Quest, Cher, Foreigner, the Dave Matthews Band, and Kool and the Gang, whose singer James J.T. Taylor says the Rock Hall was never on their radar when they crafted their songs.
You don't plan to say, I'm writing this because I want to be in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. You know, it comes as your work precedes you.
I'm Margie Zaraletta.
They're always great for breakfast, but not if they're on an urgent recall list. Correspondent Jackie Quinn reports on serious troubles with frozen waffles.
Treehouse Foods has announced a voluntary recall after discovering possible Listeria bacteria contamination during routine testing of its waffle products. The waffles are sold at leading retailers with brand names like Kodiak Cakes and Simple Truth, and include Walmart's Great Value brand, Target's Good and Gather, and multiple store names like Food Lion, Kroger, Publix, and others. There are many varieties included in the recall. You can check treehousefoods.com for more information. There are no reports of any illnesses. I'm Jackie Quinn.
America in the Morning for Monday, October 21st. 2024 is produced by Jeff McKay, senior producer Kevin Delaney. I'm John Trout. This is Westwood One.
My name is Dale Pazinski, and this is how I live United. I volunteer with United Way, helping the homeless in my community by teaching computer skills and helping them build a basic resume to save on their very own USB drive. It's huge when somebody says, "Hey man, that job that you helped me apply for, I got it." My name is Dale Pazinski. I help people achieve financial independence. So I don't just wear the shirt, I live it.
Give, advocate, volunteer. Live United. Go to liveunited.org. Brought to you by United Way and the Ad Council.
Hi, I'm Queen Latifah. Even with heart failure, my mother remains strong. Because without strength, you lose hope. Together, we will rise above heart failure.
To help prevent, improve, or manage heart failure, go to riseabovehf.org.
With just a couple of clicks on Amazon, your items come to your door in a day or two. With just a simple phrase to your Alexa smart speaker, your favorite talk shows come to your speaker in seconds. Alexa, play News Radio 1440. News Radio 1440, WLWIAM, the home of Sean Hannity. Also on 95.1 HD3 FM, Montgomery, Alabama, a Cumulus media station.
This is the CBS News World News Roundup, sponsored by O'Reilly Auto Parts.
I'm Deborah Rodriguez. 2 weeks and a day to go until the election, and Kamala Harris got a 60th birthday salute from Stevie Wonder at a Baptist church in Stonecrest, Georgia. The vice president asked parishioners,
"What kind of country do we want to live in? A country of chaos, fear, and hate, or a country of freedom, compassion, and justice?"
Correspondent Ed O'Keefe is in Philadelphia.
Former President Donald Trump on offense last night in Battleground, Pennsylvania, visiting a Pittsburgh Steelers game. It capped off a day of campaign stops.
And I've always wanted to work at McDonald's.
That included a visit to a McDonald's. Closed just for him, he tried scoring political points. After claiming any evidence, Vice President Harris didn't once work at the fast food chain while in college.
She never worked at McDonald's.
She says she did.
Israel says it targeted a Hezbollah-run bank in strikes on more than a dozen branches in Lebanon overnight. Secretary of State Blinken is making his 11th trip to the Middle East since the war in Gaza began. An investigation's underway after a helicopter crashed into a radio tower in Houston last night. CBS's Janet Shamlian is there.
The crash happened in downtown Houston after a private helicopter took off from Ellington Field, 17 miles away. Police say all 4 people on board, including a child, were killed.
The FAA issued an alert last Wednesday the tower's lights weren't working. At least 2 people have been killed in flash flooding in and around Roswell, New Mexico. Lieutenant Colonel Paul Lauritsen with the National Guard.
Currently, we are assessing all damage. We have rescued a number of people that were inside the homes.
The Dodgers have done it.
Los Angeles is alive, and they're headed to the World Series.
LA beating the Mets 10-5 in Game 6 of the MLS on Fox to win their record 25th National League pennant. Dodgers manager Dave Roberts.
I think the whole world was looking forward or hoping for this potential matchup, this showdown.
It'll be LA's 12th World Series matchup. They host the Yanks Friday. They have won their first WNBA title. New Yorker Brianna Stewart sank 2 free throws with 10 seconds left in OT for a 67-62 victory in Minnesota. She tells ABC.
Our first WNBA game I ever went to was at MSC, was the Booty. And to have that be full circle was amazing.
This is CBS News.
Think O'Reilly Auto Parts for all your car care needs. Get the parts and service you need fast from the professional parts people at O'Reilly Auto Parts.
So right now, it would be the perfect time for you to think you pay for health care. And here's why. This time of year is decision time for a lot of people. Also, when you can join MediShare and save even more than usual. For many families, joining MediShare means saving about $500 a month, which is a game changer for a lot of people, obviously. But what's more, MediShare members like it a lot. Their satisfaction rate is 98%. Imagine that. And MediShare is a proven thing, too, for over 30 years. It's a Christian community of hundreds of thousands of people now. And here's the thing, if you join before October 30th and you mention the promo code SHARE, they'll waive your application fee. So you save even more right off the bat. I'll give you the number here in a second, but just call and you'll get a price within 2 minutes. And again, the deadline is October 30th. So call now, you'll save even more. Here's the number, 877-26-BIBLE. That's 877-26-BIBLE, 877-26-BIBLE.
An update on the Boeing strike from CBS's Matt Piper.
Striking workers at Boeing will vote Wednesday on a new offer that could end a walkout that has lasted more than a month. Boeing and the union representing striking machinists have negotiated a new contract proposal that would provide bigger pay raises and bonuses in a bid to end a costly walkout that's crippled production of airplanes. But the union says the new offer would not restore a traditional pension plan, a key demand of the 33,000 striking workers, but it would increase the amount of contributions to 401k retirement plans that Boeing would match.
Thousands of Kaiser Permanente mental health workers in Southern California are set to strike in an hour from now after failing to reach a contract agreement with management. Therapists, psychologists, social workers, psychiatric nurses, and others plan daily picket lines in LA, San Diego, Bakersfield, Orange County, and the Inland Empire. Deborah Rodriguez, CBS News.
You hear that sound? That's someone spreading an illness in your facility. Don't worry. Janny King, the king of clean, can help. For over 35 years, we've been cleaning and disinfecting office buildings, schools, churches, and even hospitals. Trust us to keep your employees safe, healthy, and at work this cold and flu season. To learn more about how our local cleaning experts can help you, visit JannyKingCleans.com. That's JannyKingCleans.com.
Janny King, the king of clean. Let yourself know now. 301 Intrepid Pursuit. Oh my God, here.
Investigate TV Plus begins with Real Deal.
We investigate stories that impact you
And inspire change every day.
Something is both real problems
Why are you hiding it?
and real solutions.
My daughter is dying in front of me.
What was your reaction when you said that?
Investigate TV Plus, weekdays at 2 on WSFA 12 News.
My fellow Americans, it's time to vote yes for a nicer, newer car. It's your commander in relief, Matt Parsley from Budget Car and Truck Sales. I'm on a mission to make car buying affordable again. So if you've been dreaming of driving a nicer, newer car, cast your old right away, and I'll give you up to $5,000 more than Kelly Blue Book value based on the price of the car you pick. I want to help you drive a car you want and deserve with the banks and the credit unions that say yes. That's yes, yes, yes. And give you way more for your old ride in the process. That's why at Budget Car and Truck Sales, we're all about affordability. My solution specialists work hard to help you find a car you'll love for a monthly payment you can afford. So cast your old ride away with the banks that want to say yes. That's yes, yes, yes. But hurry, like elections, these deals won't last. Matt Parsley, for the people. See all these all-American at businessyes.com. 61 minutes. Fraser Church. Call 334-244-9777.
You ride your bicycle for fun, transportation, and exercise. Stay safe on the road. Alabama law says vehicles should give a minimum of 3 feet when passing. Anything can happen when riding a bike. Branches, even the Montgomery Bicycle Club is asking drivers, stay wider of the rider. Pass a bike like you pass a car. Stay safe, ride. Learn more at mpmbikeclub.org and on social media. Stay wide of the rider.
If you're living with dry age-related macular degeneration or dry AMD, you may be at risk for developing geographic atrophy or GA. GA can be unpredictable and progress rapidly, leading to irreversible vision loss. Now there's something you can do to slow it down. Izervay is proven to slow GA progression. Izervay or avastin captive K-Book is a prescription eye injection used to treat GA. Don't take it if you have an infection or active swelling in or around your eye. Izervay can cause eye infection, retinal detachment, or increased risk of wet AMD. Izervay may temporarily increase eye pressure. Your vision may be impaired after an eye injection or exam. Don't delay. Ask your doctor about Izervay today. Visit Izervay.com. That's IDERVAY.com.
Telling it like it really is. It's the Dan Bongino Show, weekdays from 11 to 2 on News Radio 1440. Your WSFA First Alert weather forecast on News Radio 1440.
Sponsored by Blindster.com. Hi, I'm Kyle at Blindster.com. Blindster is a family-owned business that began in 2010. So many of them custom blinds, shades, and shutters and received over 100,000. Don't hire an expensive pro. Do it yourself and save big at Blindster.com. Cool, crisp start to our light day will give way to a warm afternoon. Temperatures topping out low 80s over plenty of sunshine and peak over the clouds. These winds around 5 miles per hour. Tonight, mostly clear, lows will drop to the 50s. Tuesday all the way through Friday and into the evening. Looking for dry conditions, lots of sunshine and peak over the clouds. Highs in the mid to low 80s and lows in the 50s. And that's your First Alert forecast. I'm WSFA meteorologist Nick Gunter on News Radio 1440.
Montgomery Skywatch traffic brought to you by Sons Automotive, family owned, family driven on News Radio 1440.
Good morning, Montgomery. Right now we're looking good. Your 7 o'clock hour kicks off with no major problems or accidents. Interstate systems moving smoothly into and through the Tri-County area. You keep listening and we'll keep you posted with the latest and the most accurate traffic conditions on the radio. In Nissan, you can lease a 2024 Nissan Sentra for just $289 per month. It's worth the drive. McKinnon Nissan exit 212 off I-65 in Clamp. Buckle up, it's the law. For Montgomery Skywatch traffic, this is Major Delay.
Good morning, I'm Judd Davis. Here's what's happening in the news on this Monday. Today's the last day for voter registration in Alabama. Over the weekend, the American Civil Liberties Union teamed up with local farmers, encouraging people to visit the polls. It was part of the ACLU's Project Move. MOVE stands for Making Our Voices Echo. Happening later this week, a debate for the candidates in the newly redrawn Congressional District 2. Republican Caroline Dobson is taking on Democrat Shamari Figures. They'll debate Thursday night in Mobile. You can watch it live on WSFA.com and the WSFA 12 News app. Election day is Tuesday, November 5th. Another big step for Amtrak trains coming back to Mobile. U.S. Secretary of Transportation Pete Buttigieg will attend a groundbreaking ceremony Tuesday, marking the start of construction on the project. Once it's done, Amtrak will resume passenger service from New Orleans to Mobile for the first time since 2005. That's your news on this Monday morning. I'm Jed Davis for WSFA 12 News.
If you've been injured in a car wreck, I'm the name you need to know. Call Johnny Adams at 500-5000. Call me, Johnny Adams.
No representation is made that the quality of legal services provided is greater than the quality of legal services provided by other lawyers.
Do you have 3 ex-wives and your current trophy wife wants a life insurance policy 3 times the size of the policies you had to purchase for your previous mistakes? If so, you need to call Big Lou at Term Provider, 800-859-3220. Big Lou is intimately familiar with your problems, and if you're 50 to 60 years old and in reasonably good health, a $1 million policy should only cost about $100 to $200 per month. Big Lou may have a solution for your previous policies as well. You may even save enough money to lighten the load on your new $1 million policy. Remember, call Big Lou. He's like you, except he's only on number 2. Call Term Provider at 800-859-3220. That's 800-859-3220 for $1 million in term life insurance that you can live with. Call Big Lou at 800-859-3220. 800-859-3220.
Hey y'all, this is Aaron Tippett. Being in the music business, traveling, working late, doesn't do great things for my routine. But I found that staying active and making time to work out helps keep my energy where it needs to be to perform my best. No matter what you do or where you are, make time to stay in shape. You'll feel better and have the energy you need to accomplish your goals. This message brought to you by the U.S. Air Force.
Hi, I'm Dr. Anita Chandra with today's tip for kids from the American Academy of Pediatrics. Do you want to know the secret to baby brain development? It's you. Your baby's brain develops rapidly in her first few years. 2 apples on top. So talk to her, read and sing as much as you can starting from birth. You don't need fancy toys. Play peekaboo, read a book, or just talk about your day. For more information on baby brain development, talk with your pediatrician or visit healthychildren.org.
Here's the voice of the conservative millennial, The Ben Shapiro Show, Monday night at 8 p.m. on News Radio 1440. Depend on it. You need to reset, refocus on your day. The moment where you take a deep breath and change the focus from the problem to the problem solver. This is Decisions with Kevin Elkins.
Tomorrow morning, if you wake up and the sun does not appear, I will be.
And good morning, Montgomery, Alabama. It is time to rise and shine once again. For once again, you're on top of the ground, and the ground's not on top of you. Good morning to you. I'm Kevin Elkins, and this is News Radio 1440. It is time for our daily bread. A word from on high, something that will change your perspective. I'll give you one. Either way, it's good for the soul. It is October the 21st, 2024. Today's daily bread is entitled Jesus the Branch. Our scripture insight today comes from Jeremiah 33 and 14 through 16. But Jeremiah 33 and 15 reads, I will make a righteous branch sprout from David's line. He will do what is just and right. Govern yourselves accordingly. And again, it is October the 21st, 2024. It is a day that has never been, and you can believe this, it is a day that will never, ever come again. It is a once-in-a-lifetime deal. You don't get a do-over. You don't get it back. You don't get to summon it from the past. You don't get to come back and do all the things that you should have done this day that you don't. But more importantly, you don't get a chance to come back and undo the things that you do. So whatever it is that you do with this day, October the 21st, make sure that tomorrow should be. You'll be proud of what you have done this day. If you've been around a while, I say it every morning because it may be the same words, but a different day. If you've been around a while, you've heard many, many yesterdays. And if we are blessed and given the grace, the mercy, the love, and the charity of God, we may, I am not sure, we may see some tomorrows. But if tomorrow should never be, then it is this day. That is the first day of the rest of our lives. What are we going to do about it? Well, do what you can, while you can, for whom you can, until you can't. Because somewhere along your life journey, somebody did the same for you. They lent you a hand up or a hand down. They gave you a heart that cared, a hug when you needed it, words of encouragement when you were down. We can do no less. Visualize, you may said, whatever we do in life, we should do it so well, no man living, no man dead, no man yet to be born can do it any better. And I say that is the standard by which you live life, you'll always be successful. Oh, you'll fail at a thing or two. We all do. But you'll never be a failure until you quit. We say give out if you must, rest if you can. But you never quit. You never, ever give up. Because quitters will never win. And winners may lose a thing or two. But they never quit. So don't you quit. Don't ever give up. Because winners never quit, and quitters will never win. And no matter what happens this day, remember, it is a great day, a stupendous day, a wonderful day to be alive. Jesus the Branch, that's our daily bread for today, October the 21st, 2024. We'll be back. Good morning to you. It's time to rise and shine.
Welcome to today's encouragement from Our Daily Bread. Our reading titled Jesus the Branch was written by Lisa M. Samra. Rising among the red mountains of Sedona, Arizona, is the beautiful Chapel of the Holy Cross. Entering the small chapel, I was immediately drawn to an unusual sculpture of Jesus on the cross. Instead of a traditional cross, Jesus is shown crucified on the branches of a tree with two trunks. Horizontally, a severed, dead trunk represents the tribes of Israel in the Old Testament that rejected God. The other trunk grows upward and branches out to symbolize the flourishing tribe of Judah and the family line of King David. The symbolically significant art points to an important prophecy in the Old Testament about Jesus. Although the tribe of Judah was living in captivity, the prophet Jeremiah gave a hopeful message from God, saying, "I will fulfill the good promise I made to provide a rescuer who would do what is just and right in the land." One way the people would know the identity of the rescuer was he would sprout from David's line, meaning the rescuer would be a physical descendant of King David. The sculpture skillfully captures an important truth that in the details of Jesus' family lineage, God was faithful to do all that he promised. Even more, it's a reminder that his faithfulness in the past gives us reassurance that he'll be faithful to fulfill his promises to us in the future. Today's Our Daily Bread devotional scripture reading is from Jeremiah chapter 33, verses 14 through 16. The days are coming, declares the Lord, when I will fulfill the good promise I made to the people of Israel and Judah. In those days and at that time, I will make a righteous branch sprout from David's line. He will do what is just and right in the land. In those days, Judah will be saved, and Jerusalem will live in safety. This is the name by which it will be called, the Lord our righteous Savior. Let's pray. Faithful Father, thank you for fulfilling your promise to provide a rescuer in Christ. We're grateful for the assurance that your faithfulness in the past guarantees your promises to us in the future. Help us to trust in your steadfast love and to remember that you are always true to your word. It's in Jesus' name we pray. Amen. Thank you for listening today. I'm Rochelle Traub, and today's encouragement was provided by Our Daily Bread Ministries.
Time to rise and shine, people. Time to get up. You got the word? Now it's time to get it with the birds. Let's get it done. Let's get it done. It's Monday morning. Get up by the 2:45. Come on now. Come on. Okay. Monday morning. Let's get it. Let's get it. Hard work, work. 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 Oh, yeah. Get it moving. Get it moving. Hard work, work. Hard work, work. Hard work, work. Hard work, work. Oh, yeah. Tighten it up. Tighten it up. Hard work, work. Hard work. That's how you get it done. That's how you get it done. Hard work, work. Hard work, work. On the airplane in the early morning rain. That's what it said. Hard work. I do it for play. Come on. Whew. Monday morning. Nothing like a good run. Send them on down. And the mission is go. The mission is go. Hard work, work. Woo! What a way to start the morning. A little PT there, get a little coffee. First sergeant, you can go now. You haven't retired yet, but we just thought you need to get some of this. But everybody else, well, see you at the Army. We're going out for to the range this morning. All right. See how good we can still shoot. And tell them folks over there in the mess hall over there, we'll be coming from some of that cream beef. And some of them get biscuits better than Hardee's. Time to rise and shine, people. And good morning, Maxwell and Gunner. It's time to rise and shine this morning. I know you really still are part of the military. The gleamy part, the shiny part. Aren't we glad we still got young men and women who are willing to go in and serve this country? Don't know where they'll end up, don't know where they'll go, but they know they're doing the right thing. Got to protect your home, don't you? Of course, some of y'all we don't want. I mean, if you haven't made it yet, don't worry about it. Say it one more time. Army, Navy, Coast Guard, Air Force, and Space Force, of course, and the U.S. Marine Corps. Okay, then it's Monday morning, right? So I got to play my thing here. I got to do my thing. I got to play my motivational speech today because we try to start the week off and end the week with a little speech. And you've heard this one before, but it is still relevant today. How many words does it take to tell people about you? How many words does it take to tell people about life? Well, the creator of this said it takes six words. A lot of things can be said in 6 words. A lot of things. Some good, some not so good. But We'll be back right after this. 6 words, something that hopefully will start your week out correctly. Let you know that you don't really have it all that bad.
Of this whole sermon, God will not waste your pain. God will not waste your pain. God will not waste your pain. Blessed are they that mourn, for they shall be comforted. God will your pain. Cry in the midnight, but weeping will endure for a night. But joy will come in the morning. Let them fire you on your job. No weapon sown against me will be able to prosper. Let your enemies think they have the upper hand. Greater is he that is in me than he that is in the world. But God will not waste your pain. Go through whatever you got to go through. Cry as long as you think you need to cry. But then pick yourself up, take a bath, put some clothes on, come back to church on Sunday morning and said, I thought I'd never stop crying. But the Lord dried my tears. I thought I'd never laugh again. But here I am in the house of God, testifying that if you trust and never doubt, he will surely bring you out. Somebody got a story that I just mentioned a moment ago.
You know what I've noticed about God's trials? He hardly ever tells you, this is a trial, and if you hold out for 6 months, you'll be through. And some of us get to 5 months and 29 days, and we give up. Didn't know we only had one more day. Never give up. Never give up. Never give up. There's no precedent in the Bible for giving up. God determines how long the test will last, not we. Never give up. You cannot bypass endurance. You know whom I'm speaking to at the moment? Me. You cannot bypass endurance and enter into the promises of God. You can come so far. The completeness is only through endurance. And just when it seems impossible to hold on, that's the time to hold on. Don't give in. I would like to say that to several of you individually. You're in the test. You're doing all right. Just hang in there. Don't back out. Don't give up. God is faithful. I've been asked sometimes if I had a message to leave for posterity, what would it be? I always say I can get it to you in 3 words. God is faithful. God is faithful.
God will not waste your pain. God will not waste your pain. Blessed are they that mourn, for they shall be comforted. God will not waste your pain. Cry in the midnight, but weeping will endure for a night. But joy will come in the morning. Everybody here has a 6-word story. But thank God, that's just one chapter. God has not written the end of the book. Because when you look in the back of the book, there are some answers in the back of the book. If you don't know how things are going to turn out in your life, the answer is in the back of the book. And I saw a new heaven new earth. For the first heaven and the first earth passed away. And our John saw the holy city, New Jerusalem, coming down from God out of heaven like a bride dressed up for her husband. And God shall wipe away all tears from their eyes. There will be no more sorrow or crying, no more pain or death, for the former things are passed away. Behold, we see through a glass darkly, but one day face to face I will know, even as also I am known.
Never give up. Which 6 words can tell your story? Which 6 words can tell yours? Anyway, got to take a break. We'll be back with the new entrance into the Student of the Week thing. We had a little controversy with that thing last week. I don't know where when you do the voting, I don't really know where they go. I don't know if it's in Montgomery, if it's wherever it is. You know, with a computer, you never know. It could be in somebody's backyard. I don't know. But evidently, there were some time issues last week. Hopefully, they got that all squared away now. And so we will see how this all works out. But I still think it's a good thing to acknowledge to acknowledge the accomplishments of some of our kids, given the situation we find ourselves in sometimes when it comes to public school. We still think it's good to honor them. I mean, they don't really have to play football, just get a little mention, do they? Thank you very much. I didn't think so. So we'll be back at 7:40 in the morning. We'll be right back.
First Alert Weather Forecast on News Radio 1440.
Sponsored by Blindster.com. Hi, I'm Kyle at Blindster.com. Blindster is a family-run business that began in 2010, and we've sold millions of custom blinds, shades, and shutters and received over 100,000 five-star reviews. Don't hire an expensive pro. Do it yourself and save big at Blindster.com.
Cool, crisp start to our Monday will give way to a warm afternoon. Temperatures topping out low 80s under plenty of sunshine and few fair weather clouds. East winds around 5 miles per hour. Tonight, mostly clear. Lows will be on either side of 50. Tuesday, all the way through Friday and into the weekend will feature dry conditions. Lots of sunshine and few fair weather clouds with highs in the mid to low 80s and lows in the 50s. And that's your First Alert forecast. I'm WSFA meteorologist Nick Gunter on News Radio 1440.
Montgomery Skywatch traffic brought to you by Sons Automotive, family owned, family driven on News Radio 1440.
Good morning, Montgomery. Minor accident 65 northbound just before that top Prattville Pine Level exit. Keep your eyes open if you're heading in that direction. No real big backups there or slow down, so that's good news. Outside of that, we're looking good. Keep listening. We'll keep you posted. Trenton State Community College, that's your ticket to building a solid foundation for higher education or accelerating your career. Enroll today at trentomstate.edu. Buckle up. It's the law. From Montgomery Skywatch Traffic, this is Major Delay.
My fellow Americans, it's time to vote yes for a nicer, newer car. It's your commander in relief, Matt Parsley from Budget Car and Truck Sales. I'm on a mission to make car buying affordable again. So if you've been dreaming of driving a nicer, newer car, cast your old right away, and I'll give you up to $5,000 more than Kelley Blue Book value based on the price of the car you pick. I want to help you drive a car you want and deserve with the banks and the credit unions that say yes. That's yes, yes, yes. And give you way more for your old ride in the process. That's why at Budget Car and Truck Sales, we're all about affordability. My solutions specialists work hard to help you find a car you'll love for a monthly payment you can afford. So cast your old ride away with the banks that want to say yes. That's yes, yes, yes. But hurry, like elections, these deals won't last forever. I'm Matt Parsley. I'm your dealer for the people. See all these all-American rides at BudgetSaysYes.com. 61 Mendale Parkway next to Fraser Church, or call 334-244-9777.
You hear that sound? That's someone spreading an illness in your facility. Don't worry. Janny King, the king of clean, can help. For over 35 years, we've been cleaning and disinfecting office buildings, schools, churches, and even hospitals. Trust us to keep your employees safe, healthy, and at work this cold and flu season. To learn more about how our local cleaning experts can help you, visit JannyKingCleans.com. That's JannyKingCleans.com.
Janny King, the king of clean.
Is your foot pain becoming a hassle? Can't get through a workday without pain? Can't go
Nope.
shopping without limping down the aisles?
No.
I'm Dr. Brian Killey, a board-certified podiatrist with
Nope.
specialized training in endoscopic procedures for heel pain and neuromas. Most diagnostic procedures can be performed right in the office, saving you the time and trouble of going from place to place. So don't run around town to fix your feet. Call me at 265-7585 for an appointment. That's 265-7585. Serving Montgomery, Greenville, and surrounding areas for over a decade. Follow us on Facebook or visit us on the web at www.greenvillefootcare.com, where doctors' profiles, directions to the office, hours of operation, and new patient paperwork are all just a click away. You can also find useful information on common foot conditions and services that we provide. I'm Dr. Brian Keeley with Greenville Foot Care. Happy feet start here.
No representation is made as to the quality of podiatric services to be performed or as to the expertise of podiatrists performing such services.
Make yourself known now. 831 in traffic pursuit. Oh my God, here.
Investigate TV Plus begins with real people.
We investigate stories that impact you.
And inspire change every day.
Something is broken.
Real problems
Why are they hiding it?
and real solutions.
My daughter was dying in front of me.
What was your reaction when he said that?
Investigate TV Plus, weekdays at 2 on WSFA 12 News.
I'm Wes Allen, Secretary of State. In Alabama, election integrity is a top priority. We must ensure fair, secure, and transparent elections. To vote in Alabama, state law requires voters to present a valid form of photo identification. For a complete list of acceptable identification, or to learn more about acquiring a free photo voter ID, visit alabamavotes.gov.
This message is presented by Alabama Secretary of State Wes Allen. We all hear the radio ads about the IRS. They tell you to be afraid, to be scared, and they try to frighten you into calling. I'm not here to do that. Tax Relief Advocates is different. TRA is here to tell you that if you owe money to the IRS, whether it's $5,000, $50,000, or $500,000, we have a solution. It doesn't matter if you're sitting in your car, at work, or with your kids. No matter where you are, call now. 800-575-2794. Don't lose hope. TRA can eliminate or reduce what you owe to the IRS. Generous programs are now available that can give you a fresh start. Our passion is taxes and helping individuals fix their IRS problems. We have over 1,000 5-star reviews on Google and an A+ with the Better Business Bureau. You don't need to be afraid of the IRS any longer. End your tax nightmare today by visiting us online at tra.com or call 800-575-2794. That's 800-575-2794. Tax Relief Advocates. Real solutions for real people.
He's the voice of the conservative millennial.
Ben Shapiro.
The Ben Shapiro Show, tonight at 8 p.m. on News Radio 1440.
Well, good morning, and good morning again. It is a Monday, and of course Saturday. I was at the cancer the run walk, whatever thing that thing was the other day, and I ran into Colleen Dobson. As a matter of fact, she was down there, and we're gonna try to get her on before the election. She said they didn't. Yeah, I left all these messages with her people, but evidently her people didn't get all the messages to her. They probably looked at my Facebook page and saw a black man, and they thought I was a Democrat. See, that's not what it was. Of course. Then again, I'm not a Republican either, but still, I lean with those guys. I'm not falling in all the way in the bathtub with them, but I think the philosophy and the philosophical principles of the Republican Party is a conservative philosophy, a lot better than the Democratic Party. That's all I got. And I got this guy. Oh, he put it. This preacher. And as soon as I can find this part, I'm gonna let you play it to, because he pretty much says what I've been thinking. I just never put it in words. But why he couldn't vote for the Democratic Party? Black guy, preacher. Yeah. If somebody got that out there again, how about send that to it, brother? Because I can't remember what I did with it. Hey, good morning. Who's this? Yeah, I know. Well, we'll get one. I ain't mad at you. You do you. Anyway, like I told you earlier, we are every week. This Montgomery Advertiser does a student of the week competition, and and of course, there's only two people this week. Also, I just cannot believe we cannot get more than two people for all these high school students we got around here somebody, to their parents or a teacher or somebody, to put these people in for this recognition. I don't know why this is. Because if they ran down the football field, and they made a touchdown, he'd be all in the newspaper. They all be all in the newspaper. But we don't. I guess we just don't. No other. They don't value it that much. Hell, we don't seem to value academia that much anymore, except for the ones who already got their degrees, and they'll say, "I got mine. You got to get yours." I don't know how many times I heard that from a teacher. Well, you just got to get yours. Okay, yeah. Well, that's why I'm sitting in your classroom, for you to help me get mine. Okay. But if you let Toto back there keep messing with the class, being disruptive and all that stuff, I'm never going to get mine. Okay. I'm just saying, you might want to. You might want to. Teachers, yeah, we know you got yours. That's why you're the teacher. We figured that out a long time ago, the first day of school, that you're the teacher and I'm not, because you got yours. We know that. Anyway, student of the week, Ariana Benson from Prattville High School. Ariana consistently demonstrates great work ethics, dedication, kindness, and leadership. Ariana is also a student athlete who completes all of her classroom assignments. Ariana is a valuable member of her class, the flag football team. Does anybody watch flag football team? And the school community. She's always willing to help others and is always positive when facing adversity as a student or an athlete on the flag football field. Upon graduation, Ariana plans to attend college and major in forensic science. Congratulations to her. Somebody put her in for this. Ariana Benson of Prattville High School. Number two, Zachariah Phillips. Z-A-C-A-R-R-I-E-I-A. Zachariah, that's pretty close. Phillips of Otagoville High School. Can't even get anybody. Can't even get the teachers in Montgomery to put anybody in. So everybody's from everywhere else. Zachariah is a senior at Otagoville High School with a 4.3 GPA and is on track to be the class valedictorian. She serves as a student council president and senior class president. Zachariah is also on the volleyball and basketball teams and has recently been named Miss Otagoville High School. She takes honors and dual enrollment classes and is exemplary. Is an exemplary student. Educators describe her as a role model to younger students and someone who encourages them to do their best and focus on their schoolwork. Zachariah has plans to attend the University of Alabama. Well, don't be on the football team. They suck right now. And major in criminal justice. Okay, so those are your two entrants to this week's Student of the Week. Zachariah Phillips of Otagoville High School and Miss Ariana Benson of Prattville High School. Go to Montgomery Advertiser, look for Student of the Week, do a search for it, you'll come up with it, and vote for one of these individuals. You got from now till Thursday to do the voting. And then after that, it's all over. Okay, so maybe next week we'll get more than two people. I don't know. Maybe we'll get somebody from Montgomery. All these high schools in Montgomery, we can't seem to get a student put in for. I don't know. Good morning. Who's this? Morning. What? Yeah. Right. Well, I mean, I mean, let's see. Two is 120. Four is 240. So six. Well, right, right. I mean, really? I will. I will. Uh, we really are. We are the Titanic, and we are on the way down. I don't know if there's anything we can do about it. Um, but yeah, we're the Titanic, and once we go down, then nobody's going to raise us back up. Uh, oh, whew, Lord have mercy, man. I'm looking at this article now. I'm looking at. I'm looking at. I'm at to call South Bend this morning and see if this is true. This has got to be fake news. Got to be. Okay. Well, I, I guarantee you, a student at Notre Dame probably wouldn't be complaining about that test. So, yeah, yeah, we put a fork in us. Yeah, yeah. All right, appreciate it. Okay, I've just got to. Okay, I just can't believe. Now they're making me look bad. Now they're making me look bad. Don't be making me look bad. I'm always bragging on South Bend. Of course, I haven't been there since 1974. Well, I went there in 2020 to bury my sister. But other than that, I don't know much about South Bend anymore. But City of South Bend Police Department defending hiring record and deny allegations in the DOJ left. They just soon the hell out. I guess if Pete Buttigieg is not the gay governor anymore of South Bend, so I guess they think we ran him out of town. They ran him out of town. I didn't. Actually, I kind of like Pete Buttigieg. Actually, I don't really care what he does in his private life. I just wish they stopped bringing it up, But they always want to bring it up, let us know about it and stuff like that. So I don't really care what you do in private of your own home. I don't care. That's between you, them, him, and the good Lord. I don't really care what you do. That's up to you. Just stop bringing it up to me. I don't really care. I just that's between y'all. Okay. Anyway, I hope this. Okay, well, we don't have time for another call or anything yet, but we're gonna get back to again. It's like I've been saying in the last 40 years, the only thing that has gotten worse in this country is education and the requirements for it, except for the magnet schools, of course. Good morning. Yes. What did I do? Gate mayor. Mayor. He. What did I do? Mayor. What about him? I mean, he's. I know, but they keep bringing it up. When you get put, they no. They made sure he knew he had a husband. They made sure of that. Okay, I didn't care if he had a husband. Okay. Anyway, hey, I gotta run. We'll be back.
On News Radio 1340.
The candidates in the newly redrawn Congressional District 2. Republican Caroline Dobson is taking on Democrat Shamari Figures. They'll debate Thursday night in Mobile. You can watch it live on WSFA.com and the WSFA 12 News app. The election is Tuesday, November 5th. Another big step for Amtrak trains coming back to Mobile. U.S. Secretary of Transportation Pete Buttigieg will attend a groundbreaking ceremony helping the construction project as it's resumed going to Mobile. The first time we have been
WYAM is News Radio 1340. Let's move this station. This is BS News.
I'm Deborah Rodriguez. We begin in the Middle East.
There are all sorts of people who want to throw a bunch of things out that will disinformation with the intention to dissuade certain people from voting.
That's Kamala Harris. This is in the Middle East. Israel is threatening more strikes on Hezbollah for overnight attacks that it said the branches of the group's financial operations in Lebanon. Secretary of State Antony Blinken taking a week-long trip to Israel.
It's Blinken's 11th trip to the region since the Gaza war began last year. The State Department has held post-war ceasefire and discussed post-war plans, underscoring that more humanitarian aid needs to be delivered to civilians. We also talk about the need to reach a diplomatic solution between Israel and Hezbollah. Stacey Lynn, Washington.
Secretary of State Lloyd Austin's in Kyiv, where he's announced $400 million in new funding for Ukraine in its battle with Russia. Critic Alexei Navalny's video usually out in 60 minutes. The late husband's fight will not end before finished.
We continue with that. He still has millions of supporters.
About 2 weeks until the presidential election, and Vice President Kamala Harris and former President Donald Trump are zeroing in on battleground states again. Most highlight Keith from Philly.
Right here in the Philadelphia, again, the former Republican Congresswoman Liz Cheney, a vote for new chief Republican independents. Trump is headed to North Carolina
for Stormville. A Texas death row inmate is scheduled to testify virtually before state lawmakers days after he was scheduled to execute in the death of his 2-year-old daughter. Joe Moody has been championing Robert Roberson's cause.
The way Piggy syndrome was understood 20 years ago isn't good science anymore, and what criminal appeals hasn't made any of that evidence.
His attorney says that once Roberson testifies, prosecutors could seek a new execution date at any time. Daniel Penny's trial gets underway in New York. A Marine veteran is charged with manslaughter in a chokehold death on a city subway. Some riders say George really had been shouting and begging for money. Legal contributor Caroline Police with defense
would argue great self-defense. He was fearful not only potentially for his own safety, but for the safety of others on the train. Police interviewed many witnesses, and they all have sort of varying stories.
S&P futures down 14, Dow futures off 47. This is CBS News.
Sponsored by Progressive Insurance. Looking for a career path with flexibility, great pay, and benefits? Go to progressive.com/careers and apply online today.
So right now may be the perfect time for you to rethink how you pay for health care And here's why. This time of year is decision time for a lot of people, but it's also when you can join MetaShare and save even more than usual. For many families, joining MetaShare means saving about $500 a month, which is game changer for a lot of people. Obviously, but that's more. MetaShare members like it a lot. Their satisfaction rate is 98%. Imagine that. And MetaShare is a perfect. Here's the thing, if you join before February 30th, if you mention the promo code SHARE, and raise your application to save you the world, give you the number for the second that's call, and February 30th. Maybe 877
You know, how many nonprofits you know?
The Biden administration's just released a
Really? Friends of the That's what they are. Friends of the Faith Commission was a nonprofit organization. Yes. How do you talk like that? No. It's just, the only reason why they're there is because we just talking about this crowd that's being disrespected. And they house it in the sanitation department. And then the people come to the about it, and they got it over there to where it is now. They let it take it. So then Amanda was given a chance to people to house people over the critical and to make a community. And that's the one that never left. They never left. They said, they got, like, we just finished it. Well, nonprofit was all about. Those are the people who never got it. Those are the people that got it. Nonprofit was about. Yeah. Yeah, and I got a that's my salary bill. I had over $200,000 in there. You stop complaining. I need to speak. Yeah. Push that. My stuff is ready to represent you. We're doing what I do. Work for people like you. You can do all that for now. Yeah, I wish I could do it for now. You can Zoom, get on a sign. I do all that. Okay, yeah, right there. You can do this from the house. I wish I could. I did it during the COVID. Yeah, you did. Yeah. Just like that. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I didn't realize it was I don't, so it's just like the one way or the other, nonprofit. Yes. Okay. I thought it was the same thing. Oh, yeah, well, they should be this. They can't, the home, the rich don't talk to them. Well, they can get that money going on to the train station. They're not putting the train station. Well, they have to, they fire me. Well, yeah, well, okay.
Join Sean Hannity Sundays at 3 p.m. for the Encore Show.
Chinese, the Russians don't fear Joe Biden.
On News.
Okay, I had to pause for the call. Oh, I had to pause for the call. Actually, I don't know what happened. Okay, I got a guest this morning for a couple minutes anyway. John Dow, who is the head of the community in South Florida, he isn't anymore. But he is the head of neighborhood. I don't know, but he's here to tell you and things of that nature. And they got some stuff coming up here soon. Something called a non-profit mall. Is that a non-profit mall? Is that all the non-profit can do? Okay. We have resources this coming Saturday, we're having a nice how many of those collaborate with each other and really with the person know if the Bible says to you, what we have to do is the things that God has said, as many of the persons to guard us and can see what wisdom is not we should need to be we're very tired, we're already that we do a good we have the cities for our schools, that we place schools, in addition to the non-profit, we also have manufacturing facilities, three manufacturing that are coming to the accepting job applications and doing interviews. We have the city college as well as the state system. We have job applications for other positions. So our task is making sure that this to provide as many as much resources to the community, work to the classroom, and where those coming to you, to just live there with the community, to take advantage of these, just in case, just in case, people don't have traffic. The city of Montgomery traffic police will include bus traffic, ongoing, rural, where individuals who want to come out to the you got to do everything. Right. Well, we got to go back to the nowhere, but you have to get on the bus. Also, government because anything to you, a dollar and a quarter if you don't have it. Yeah. I don't say I don't have it, but I can say yeah. Someone's going to ask you about the 311. It's not here. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. If you go to the website, yeah, you pull up so it's not an app, it's online. Well, it's two things. You could download it to your phone. Right. From that website? Yeah. You can download it from your phone. And it's called the 311 app? Yeah, it's called CityBot. CityBot. Yeah. CityBot. CITIBOT. Oh, CityBot. Okay, yeah. Okay. You got that there? Texter who asked me, he said 311 app is the one that's good, it was coming back, but never did it. No, it is here. Right. It is here. Okay. So there's someone who can do this. You can go to CityBot and download it to your phone, and then so then you can call our phone number 311-311-311.
You go online and go to our website. You can do your city, your percent that was going on.
Let me ask you about the nonprofit, the environment in Montgomery. It does seem, and I'm from the outside looking in. I've had one too.
You did a good thing.
Yeah, but not like computer. But we seem to be repetitive in a lot of the things that we have in the nonprofit world here in Montgomery. A lot of people doing the same thing. Is there, I mean, is there a quota, or is there something like they whining about those sinners? We got too many, we got too many. I don't know. Capitalism is a wonderful thing. If you ain't doing anything, nobody's going to do anything. You don't do anything. But we got a lot of competitiveness in our nonprofit. Is there a quota on how many nonprofits are the same, are pretty much doing the same thing? Or if you can get it, if you get the RF, you can do that.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. Every people doing the same thing, disabled. As long as there's a need for it, to make it happen. But we as a city, we can't live with how many you can have or how many things you can have. But what we want to do is it's a much better collaboration between these people that are doing the same thing. Because they may not focus on one area at a time. That they may do the rules, like here in East, they're very focused on East. So we're in the West, West. What we want to do is be able to collaborate them together. And so because you're dealing with food insecurity, that's just not a one segment of the population. It's throughout the whole city. And so having this nonprofit is going to collaborate with other nonprofits. And that's one of the things is to encourage more collaboration with those same entities. But this will have a music engagement and see what resources are out there. Maybe it's just that you might not need the left
and that's coming up this Saturday.
This Saturday
at the Garrett Coliseum, and it's interesting because so what we're going to do there are a lot of nonprofits in this city that we don't know about.
Exactly.
That their mission is, according to their mission statement, is to do X, Y, Z.
True.
Okay. So, and then there may be others. So this is a place for you guys to come out and see who's out there to help you.
Exactly.
Because there are a lot of people out there who say they
right.
who say that they help and they're doing things.
You know, and we're very familiar with the top nonprofits, United Way, you know, and we know all the big names that do these things, but we don't know about these smaller entities that are just as effective, but may not have the publicity, may not have the staffing, but still provide a valuable service to the community. Some may be just right around your corner from your house or from your street that don't get the notoriety that they need, but this is your chance to come out there and see them and let them see you, pass out literature, gain information about them. Because if we're at 120, and I've been in this business for a while, I couldn't tell you 120 before this event. I could not name 120 nonprofits in the city of Montgomery before this event. And I know that there's going to be more that want to come, and those that are not able to make it because of space or timing, we're looking to do this again next year, and then kind of rotate this throughout the city to make sure that everybody has an opportunity to get the resources that they need.
Again, somebody said, Texture says, ask you the name of the app then, because I can't find it in the App Store. So is it not in the App Store, or is it? Do you know?
Let me pull up, and I will tell you what it is.
And while he's getting that, nonprofit. It's going to be a nonprofit mall this Saturday at Garrett Coliseum. And because there are a lot of people. I need help with my light bill. I need help with some groceries. My kids don't have this. Supposedly there are many different nonprofit organizations out here that are willing to help you if you find out about them.
Yes.
Because I've never seen so many people go in front of the city council in my life asking, can I have this? Can I have this? Can I have that? Whatever the case may be. But if they're doing the work, then that's fine. You know, let's give them the money.
Right.
But
right.
Some of them.
Well, you know, and the thing when it comes to nonprofit organizations, if they don't have the resources for the publicity that all the big ones have, it's kind of hard for them to get the word out there about what they do. They have to go by client referrals or word of mouth. And this is an opportunity for those that do not have those resources.
And you know, they could always come up here. I honestly, God, I think some of them don't want the publicity. You know, I think some of them don't. I mean, why wouldn't you? We got radio stations around here. We got TV stations around. I mean, the best nonprofit we know about in Montgomery right now, of course, is MAP, and that is Mr. Pastor Austin and everybody over there doing a wonderful job. What they do, I see what they do. Yeah, I see what they do.
Awesome job.
All kinds of things. 86042. You want to ask John Dow? He'll be here for a couple more minutes. Good morning. Who's this?
Yes. Good morning. Yes, these are people that we have pulled from the IRS EIN number and verified them to be nonprofit organizations.
I have never told anybody I was a nonprofit. As a matter of fact, the reason no. The reason why I'm not one, because I'm not going to answer to you for nothing, not even a roll of toilet paper. So that's why I never told anybody. If they give to our organization, it's strictly just to be given because they want to help somebody. So I never told that lie. You go to jail for saying things like that you're a nonprofit and you're not. Because once people try to go write it off, IRS no, I don't do that. What we do, it comes from the heart. For everybody that helped me the last 7 years, it's got nothing to do. As you see, I'm still driving my old car. Okay, so I ain't collecting the money getting a new car. Okay. Anyway, so John, tell us one more time when this is going to be.
It's going to be this coming Saturday, October 26th at Garrett Coliseum from 9 a.m. to 1 o'clock p.m. Montgomery Transit providing free transportation. You have to get a pass from the Fairview and or the show, job opportunities, the operation, and just overall good time to come away and work resources.
Yeah. Okay. I guess we'll have a number, but anyway, go there tonight, and you're gonna find things that you didn't know existed.
Yeah.
Okay, in the city of Montgomery. I don't know if there's. I thought community action. Action. Community action. I thought they had people with light field stuff like that. But evidently they run out of money real quick. Yeah, they can. Do you give them money too? Yeah. Okay. Let me give them a little bit more. And also, out of this $21 million budget that the mayor has just let have a little bit more money with the non-profit organization. Let's take one more call. Good morning, on there.
I'm good, so how are you? Yes, sir. Mm-hmm. Well, maybe an answer, but I do the neighborhood association, we validate them and it's national thinking in the city. business needs a tax write-off, the city needs to look for the entity. And I knew that you're right, there are a lot of things that you got to go there because you're awesome really. And I always get that feeling like this is the biggest and pleasant thing. And it's really good to have a different association and entities that can work. For example, let's say that you wanted to put an educational program together in Richmond, but you're not in our you know the association to have a one of the schools to have an education program and then contract out with you to do the work so that we will be giving money to the American Association. They in turn will collaborate with you in providing the education program. That way, both of you all will be receiving funds and the community will be enhanced because of that. That's the only way that I can see that working. Well, right, right, yeah. Yes.
All right, tell them one more time if you got going on today.
Now, Saturday, October 26th, feel free to the table. From 1 p.m. Free food, entertainment on the same job, will be an education. Please, you'll have to get me connected with food restaurants.
Okay. And on a Friday,
yeah,
to reiterate.
Yeah.
I think it's a great thing though, but I've never seen all these nonprofits in one place to find out about it. Walk over there. Right down the street. Yeah, I take a walk over there and see what they want. Yeah, if you don't allow them to, yeah, well, I ain't a nonprofit. Huh? Now, what I
Push a button to listen to News Radio 1440. Just say, Alexa, play News Radio 1440. He's a former Secret Service agent, a former NYPD officer, and a New York Times bestseller.
Big show for you today. Got some highlights, some lowlights, and I'm going to give you the skinny.
Dan Bongino brings high energy and unique insights to the biggest issues of the day.
And I've always got receipts to back it up.
He's not afraid to tackle the toughest subjects and debunks the rhetoric.
I'm not here to be cute, man. I'm here to tell you the truth.
The Dan Bongino Show.
Trust your brother Dan. I'll never steer you wrong.
Wherever you listen.
You hear that sound? That's someone spreading an illness in your facility. Don't worry, Janny King, the king of clean, can help. For over 35 years, we've been cleaning and disinfecting office buildings, schools, churches, and even hospitals. Trust us to keep your employees safe, healthy, and at work this cold and flu season. To learn more about how our local cleaning experts can help you, visit JannyKingCleans.com. That's JannyKingCleans.com.
Janny King, the king of clean.
I'm Wes Allen, Secretary of State. In Alabama, election integrity is a top priority. We must ensure fair, secure, and transparent elections. To vote in Alabama, state law requires voters to present a valid form of photo identification. For a complete list of acceptable identification, or to learn more about acquiring a free photo voter ID, visit alabamavotes.gov.
This message is presented by Alabama Secretary of State Wes Allen. We all hear the radio ads about the IRS. They tell you to be afraid, to be scared, and they try to frighten you into calling. I'm not here to do that. Tax Relief Advocates is different. TRA is here to tell you that if you owe money to the IRS, whether it's $5,000, $50,000, or $500,000, we have a solution. It doesn't matter if you're sitting in your car, at work, or with your kids. No matter where you are, call now. 800-575-2794. Don't lose hope. TRA can eliminate or reduce what you owe to the IRS. Generous programs are now available that can give you a fresh start. Our passion is taxes and helping individuals fix their IRS problems. We have over 1,000 5-star reviews on Google and an A+ with the Better Business Bureau. You don't need to be afraid of the IRS any longer. End your tax nightmare today by visiting us online at tra.com or call 800-575-2794. That's 800-575-2794. Tax Relief Advocates. Real solutions for real people.
My wife and I enjoyed a wonderful dinner last week with friends we hadn't seen in a long time. The next day, we received a handwritten note which they delivered to our mailbox, letting us know how much they had enjoyed our dinner together, along with an article that we had discussed. You know, in today's high-tech, low-touch world, it's refreshing to get a thoughtful handwritten note once in a while. It's enough to inspire me to get started. To learn more, check us out at thekindnessrevolution.net.
He's smart, witty, and fast on the draw. It's Mark Levin this afternoon at 5 p.m. on News Radio 1440.
And we are back. Good morning. Hope everyone is doing well today. A lot of things going on. Well, not a lot of things going on, but it's going to be interesting. So you guys get out this afternoon, this week, Saturday. What time is it? Oh, here's the paper. Yeah, this Saturday from 9 to 1, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, that's 4 hours right there. Okay, so go up there. I'm going to call South Bend and see what's going on over there. Yeah, call the mayor's office and see what's going on. Yeah, I'll call on the air one day. We'll see what's happening in South Bend. Because I may have to go back there. If Alabama keeps getting beat around like they do, I'm going home. I mean, if I got to go where we winning most of the time, which is at Notre Dame. Oh, here's something. What did Notre Dame do this weekend that Alabama didn't? Where's Nick Saban at? Okay, come on. Okay, I'm not a football enthusiast, but you know what? They just seem to be wusses. They can't. I mean, they couldn't win a game. We spotted them 12 points, 14 points. Come on. You know, we're not used to. As a matter of fact, I expect to see any day now a jetliner coming back to Birmingham somewhere or Tuscaloosa to pick up the coach and take him back where he's from. Yes, sir. We don't. This is like Notre Dame. We don't play losing. Okay, I'm just saying. We don't play losing. Okay, the only team that I don't mind Alabama losing to is Notre Dame. That's all. Let's get on with something else now. Good morning. Okay, I think he appreciates that. As a matter of fact, Z's birthday was yesterday. It was yesterday, as a matter of fact. I've been celebrating since Friday, so that's why I couldn't figure out which day it was actually on. 18 years old, grown man. Z looked at me and said, "Man, I got to do grown-up stuff." I said, well, you got a couple more months in school, and we'll let you get away doing not so much grown up stuff. But after that, hey, that's what you got to do. You got to grow up. You got to get out there and hit it. But he always making some wise decisions already. He's going to Army Reserves, and he's going to be a cyber or something. I don't know what it is. My son's a lot smarter than I am. As a matter of fact, just to show you what I mean. So the other day I looked at the report card. All A's and B's, right? All A's, mostly A's, but a couple of B's. But they had one C. I said, well, what's a C for? And I tried to figure out the subject matter, but I hadn't seen that subject matter in so long until I couldn't figure out what it was. It said pre something, and I couldn't find my glasses. So he finally told me pre-calculus. I said, so why are you getting a C in pre-calculus? And he looked at me with the strangest eye. I said, Dad? I said, yeah. Can you do it? Okay, then. I just shut up. I said, oh, he made me feel bad there. Okay, no, listen, no, okay. So I shut up about that. Okay, so that's if you want to shut your parents down, find something that they complain about, and if they can do it. If they can't do it, they'll just shut up and leave it alone. All right, 860-1440, pre-calculus. I got a hard time spelling calculus. Good morning, who's this? I am doing fine, Miss Beard. It sounds like me. I should be proud of a D. Yeah, I congratulate them. Yeah. And it's going to be where? Okay, is that on Del Rey Avenue? Yeah. You gonna have like Coca-Colas or anything there? I'm just asking. Okay. Okay. I got you. Mm-hmm. What? Now, one question was asked me today by one of my listeners about the app for the city. Is there an app for the city that people can download? I mean, 311. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. 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 Okay, let me ask some. Can a city council person? I know you're new to this, so you may not be able to answer this, but I'm sure you'll find out. Can one city council person close a business down? Yes. Mm. Okay. What the reason? Well, let me tell you. Well, let me tell you why I'm asking the question because it has come to me late last night that one of our local city council people have gone to a local business and told them that they need to close down at a certain time. Um, uh, I guess for the welfare of the street or whatever the case may be. And it seemed like to me that's an order that should come from the city council as a whole, as opposed to a particular city council person. So I would think that's the way that works. And one city council person uh, shouldn't be. I don't think legally they can close you down. Not as one person, or tell you what time you have to be there or what time you have to close and stuff like that. And something else. And since I got you, this thing where we say we got too many sinners or too many whatever they call these things they got now. Activities, event center. Listen, this is America, and it's a capitalist society. We got a bunch of chicken places on one street. You go down Zelda Road, you got chicken there, and hamburger here, hamburger. I mean, so it seemed to me that our system of government will take care of that. Capitalism will take care of that because if you don't get much business, you can't stay open. So why? Yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Well, I don't want to go. Yeah, I don't have time to go through the whole. Yeah. Yeah. Well, we can have another conversation about that at some point. But your phone's killing me. Go in. But, thank you, Councilwoman Beard. Appreciate it. We'll be back.
Weather forecast.
Low 80s for the video. Tonight, mostly clear. Lows of the Tuesday all the way through Friday and the weekend will be good. High conditions, lots of sunshine in Florida. Clouds, the highs in the mid to low 80s. And that's the forecast. WSFA News on News Radio 1340.
Montgomery's Skywatch traffic brought to you by Sons Automotive, Channel 1, family driven, News Radio 1340.
On the road. At Keenan Nissan, you can get a 2024 Altima with financing as low as 49%. Good drive. Keenan Nissan has a 2-star. Make it we investigate victims of two WSFA 12 movies.
That's someone spreading illness in your facility. Don't worry, Janny King, the king of clean, can help. For over 35 years, we've been cleaning and disinfecting office buildings, schools, churches, and even hospitals. Just ask to keep your employees safe, healthy, and at work this working flu season. Find out how local cleaning experts can help you. Visit JannyKingCleans.com. That's JannyKingCleans.com.
We must ensure fair, good, and to learn more about hiring a true photo ID.
And hammer toes? Yeah, and treating heel pain, burning in the feet, and corns. Like that time that lady had fungus in her toenails and they started looking gold? $75.85. I just said that. Well, let's say it again. 265-7585. Maybe we should tell them about the family review. You just.
Don't miss Ron Hannity. This afternoon at 2 p.m. on News Radio 1440.
And we are back. Good morning. Hope you find everybody well. Yeah, I did get a word last night that one of the people wanted to close the business. And everybody else around me, I gathered, they didn't want to do that. So I don't know. The council can do that. Good morning. Good morning. Good time. Now, nonprofit doesn't mean you work for free. I mean, it doesn't mean you work for free. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Mm. All right, appreciate it. It is, man, what is the time going in the economy? It is 8:52 already. Oh, maybe somebody in the governor's office can tell us why is the governor so incensed and so desperate to remove the VA commission in the state of Alabama when the board says, I'm not so fast. Why is this has got to be personal? It makes your board will make good decisions. So why is he? My understanding he's an admiral, admiral. So that's a new thing. So why is he? And if anybody knows that, can somebody tell us why he was dump this guy? I mean, look, I think they need to be an explanation to the public how all sectors do that here. You know, it seems like me, we're doing a pretty, it's just not opening another veteran's home. I think the enterprise. I mean, so why does the Governor K. Ivy want this guy gone? That makes this, the veterans are not complaining, which I am one. Why is it that, and I think Governor Ivy needs to come out and tell us what bird is in her claw? Because the board says, no, not so fast. Not so fast. Normally, the board will want you to go to government countries, but it just the exact opposite. And if that many people on the board think, oh, that's your parent, then her one voice is overthrown. So I'm just trying to figure out what that's all about. Good morning. Yes. Well, you have the John Dower. Mm-hmm. They are. Mm-hmm. 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 I appreciate it. Somebody just sent an interesting note in, says that nonprofits would really be nonprofits if they wouldn't take so much money from the rest of us and give it to them. The money doesn't come out of thin air. It comes from others' pockets, legally by greedy people, lying people, and politicians. As a matter of fact, that's one of the reasons why Mr. Rogers went to jail here recently because they had nonprofits, but I'm not for nonprofit, I had one myself. They turned around and gave the money, half the money back to him. That's why he is a guest of the federal government right now at a prison. But not everybody doesn't do that. You know, it's a great nonprofit. I mean, now, don't get me wrong. There are people who make a great service. Yeah. And then if they're doing the work, then I don't know, as long as they're doing the work. Okay. But again, he's right about one thing. If you keep getting free money from the government, it's easy to give out other people's money. Okay. But we do need it. So the government can't do everything. Okay. We tried that so far, and all we do is there's a whole lot of misspent money, paying $40 for one nail, or $600 for a hammer, or buying toilet seats that nobody ever sees again. So yeah, I mean, it's an ultimate responsibility to handle other people's money. But yeah, they do need. But that's why Saturday you're going to be able to go to the to the Coliseum, and you're going to meet some of these people who say they have nonprofit organizations, and see whether or not you can use the services of one of those. Now, for the next hour, I'm scheduled to have Auburn here on the phone, of course. I have a little bit about Auburn, and yeah, they are too. Alabama and Auburn, they're already good friends today. They both know what it's like to lose. I don't like to lose. I don't like to lose. What's wrong? Yeah, anyway, I gotta go. I got depressed.
is and
I'm Jeffrey Rodriguez, top American diplomat. We released this morning a bid to end hostilities between Israel, Hamas, and Hezbollah. It comes after a night of airstrikes in Lebanon targeting what Israel says were a dozen branches of Hezbollah linked to the financial institution. U.S. envoy in the instruction. It's in Beirut.
The government of Lebanon stated the role of the government of Israel is to get to a formula that brings
Secretary of State Blinken in Israel, a ruling from the Supreme Court on former President Donald Trump's former attorney and fixer Michael Cohen. Justices have declined to hear a bid to revive the lawsuit, accusing the Trump of returning Cohen to prison in 2020, retaliation for writing a book critical of his ex-client. 7 people are dead after a ferry dock collapsed on Sapelo Island in Georgia Saturday, to the Benavidez.
officials say there were upwards of 30 people on it when it collapsed. They also say they should have been able to subpoena all those people, but investigators are trying to figure out why it's different.
Officials say about 700 people were on the island for a celebration of the descendants of enslaved people from West Africa. The Texas growing a temporarily with 34 state lawmakers virtually today.
Person expected to testify in a Texas House committee hearing. Lawmakers heard him last week. A lot of the state Supreme Court temporarily stays with execution. The majority of the Texas House committee's Robertson's 2008 conviction for murdering his 2-year-old brother he overturned due to the state's joint science law.
the Chair Joe Moody, the nation of baby syndrome was understood 20 years ago, isn't good science anymore. And what was coming is any of that evidence.
Robertson would be the first ever executed for a broken baby convicted. For CBS News,
The federal judge hears arguments today on whether to temporarily block the Louisiana law requiring the 10 Commandments to be displayed in every school classroom. CBS's Stacey Liberty.
Law in Louisiana contended by conservatives, including former President Donald Trump. In June, he posted on social media alleged the 10 Commandments in public schools, private schools, and many other places to be promoted. Read it. You can read as the nation goes on.
Think O'Reilly Auto Parts for all your car care needs. Get the parts and service you need fast from the professional parts people at O'Reilly Auto Parts.
Let's face it, nothing makes you look older than you really are than thinning hair.
not only increase it, but promote new surgery with thanks to a breakthrough new supplement called Hair Grow, provided by New Nordic, the #1 supplier of dietary supplements in Europe. Hair Grow is now available in the U.S. Only Hair Grow contains Tocogaya, a powerful antioxidant that is received from U.S. patent. Multiple studies show Hair Grow is safe and effective in promoting new hair. In one study, 90% of the patients using Hair Grow saw increased hair counts. Don't lose your skin and more hair. Try Hair Grow today. Feel and look your best. Available online at Amazon, and New Nordic USA, or in stores at the recipients. Look younger and feel more confident with Hair Grow by New Nordic. And more info at DICUSA.com. Or in stores at the video.
Next, the sports. The New York Liberty won their first ever WNBA title Sunday night. They knocked off the Minnesota Lynx in a do-or-die Game 5 of the WNBA Finals, 67-62. Star forward and recreated Brianna Stewart for the win, draining a couple of free throws and 10 seconds
The Liberty remains the original franchise, except its first WNBA title and sixth final appearance. Erica Whisper with for CBS News, New York. The Biden administration just released a proposal that will provide women with targeted insurance to access over-the-counter birth control pills right after bills in Congress at no cost. Expand the federal government requiring insurers to cover preventative care services at no cost. Deborah Rodriguez, CBS News. You know.
Yes, yes, yes. Hurry, the collection, please do it once. Method. See all these 61 minutes next to
guaranteed life plan, and it took all the worry out. Now I know I won't be a burden to my family because it can help to cover my final expenses such as medical bills, burial costs, and unpaid debts. And it can help you too. If you're 50 plus or 50 to 75 will work. Your life insurance acceptance is guaranteed this policy, regardless of your health history. You'll have no medical exams to prove or
You hear that sound? That's someone spreading an illness in your vicinity. Don't worry. Gianni, the king of clean, for 35 years, we've been cleaning and disinfecting schools, churches, and hospitals. Your employees safe, healthy, and well. The faces you'll know about our local community. Review. JannyCleanCleans.com. That's JannyCleanCleans.com.
My daughter
Okay, we are back. We're back, and I do believe, I'm not sure, but I do believe my special guest via the telephone, of course, is the mayor of the great city of Auburn. Now, I know he's going to be a little distracted, but we're going to talk to him here much. Morning, Mayor. Yeah, we've seen that. Of course, the other brothers on all the parts of the state, they didn't have the problems. We all have them. Yeah. But being from South Bend, Indiana, like I am, no name keeps on winning. That's all I'm saying. Yeah. 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 Mm-hmm. Well, outstanding, outstanding. One of the things that I have always wondered about all this, and when I first got in office, we tried to implement what do you call that? Uh, and, yes, occupational tax. You guys have an occupational tax. Okay. Mhm. Mhm. Yeah. Yeah, the only reason I asked the question is because I know our mayor tried to do that, and he got the whole legislature on his back about it. But it has been helpful to you guys, and I was in Albany the other day, as a matter of fact. What a great place! Not too far from. I was on 14 somewhere, not too far. I went up there to see a buddy of mine, and first time I ever been there. And last time I was on technology road or whatever it is, technology road or something like that. I'm supposed to go down there, but what is the population of all this? Outside the students. Nothing the Auburn proper, right? Not yeah. Okay. How many police officers do you have? That's it. Is that what you're supposed to have, or are you are you just so good that you don't have no crime up there? Yeah. Right. Mm-hmm. Yeah. What is the operating budget of Auburn? Last you checked. Right, 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 right. Right, right. Right, right, right. Okay. How, I just and I don't want to keep going back here, but how much does the occupational tax bring in? Do you know? Okay. Okay. Well, I mean that's it. So if you didn't have it, you'd miss it. So it's quite substantial then. Yeah. Yes. Yeah. Mm-hmm. 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 Okay. Right. I mean, I'm all for it, but we couldn't. I'm all for it, and I live here, but we couldn't. The legislature just put a hoots down on us and said you couldn't do it. You know. Well, we got. I think we need to fight. Yeah. Well, it seems like to me we need to fight a little harder. Fight a little harder. Right. Right. Hmm. Right, and nobody, and I imagine nobody's complaining. They know what they get when they get up there, it's helping everybody. Let me say something. On the phone is Ronald Anders, who's the mayor of Auburn, Alabama. Let me see if I can take a call for you. Good morning, on there with the mayor. Well, it's not income tax. Okay. One. Okay then. Okay. Alrighty then. I guess we lost them. That's good. Hey, this is the capital city, so we have interesting people here in Montgomery. Uh, that's good. Nobody can. He had the same kind of questions every day, and the only reason why I even brought it up because I've often thought it was a good idea. It'll bring a little extra revenue in. And as a matter of fact, my understanding, you can actually write the tax that you pay. You can write that off on your taxes. That's my understanding. Is that true? Okay. Right. 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 Yeah. Yeah. It's my it's mhm. It's yeah. My understanding, you guys have a mayor and a city manager. What's the difference between the two? Okay. 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 Got you. You know, being a military man, I see the city manager like the first sergeant. Make sure everything gets done. Make sure people are at where they're supposed to be, the time they're supposed to be there, and accomplish the mission. You're sort of like the commanding officer there. You know, you make sure that the first sergeant is making sure everything is getting done. Is that pretty okay? Okay. What, right. It's working. Well, man, listen. I know you're a busy man. You know, y'all got some wounds to lick down there, but so do we. At the so do we. But we're hopefully we'll get it back. We'll get it back on track this weekend if everybody's playing this weekend. And so I tell you what, I love Auburn though. Coming through there, it's a very clean city. It's and I haven't been stopped by the police yet, so that's a good sign. So, yeah, yeah. Okay, hey, War Eagle. All right, all right. Gotta take a break, and we'll be back. Uno momento right after this.
If you're always missing part of your favorite show because you have to get out of the car, don't worry. Take us with you, either through our streaming app or through your Alexa or Google smart home device. News Radio 1440.
If you're living with dry age-related macular degeneration or dry AMD, you may be at risk for developing geographic atrophy or GA. GA can be unpredictable and progress rapidly, leading to irreversible vision loss. Now there's something you can do to slow it down, get it going slower. Izervay is proven to slow GA progression. Izervay gets GA going slower. Izervay or avacincaptad pegol is a prescription eye injection used to treat GA. Don't take it if you have an infection or active swelling in or around your eye. Izervay can cause eye infection, retinal detachment, or increased risk of wet AMD. Izervay may temporarily increase eye pressure. Your vision may be impaired after an eye injection or exam. Don't delay. Ask your doctor about Izervay today. Izervay gets GA going slower. Visit Izervay.com. That's IZERVAY.com.
Hey, y'all, Lewis at the Capital Oyster Bar down here on that beautiful Alabama River. Let me invite you to get down here on Sunday afternoon and break out the fiddle and break out the boat. That's right, the Tennessee Bluegrass Band is in town, 4 o'clock Sunday afternoon. Check it all out, CapitalOysterBar.com. Go to our Facebook page, see what's going on there, and see a menu, how to get here. You can rent your pontoon boat, come on down here to the Ark. Don't forget, it's a great show Sunday afternoon, Bluegrass at the Capital Oyster Bar. That's something you won't see every Sunday, but you will listen. See you soon.
Do you have 3 ex-wives and your current trophy wife wants a life insurance policy 3 times the size of the policies you had to purchase for your previous mistakes? If so, you need to call Big Lou at Term Provider, 800-859-3220. Big Lou is intimately familiar with your problems, and if you're 50 to 60 years old and in reasonably good health, a $1 million policy should only cost about $100 to $200 per month. Big Lou may have a solution for your previous policies as well. You may even save enough money to lighten the load on your new $1 million policy. Remember, call Big Lou. He's like you, except he's only on number 2. Call Term Provider at 800-859-3220. That's 800-859-3220 for $1 million in term life insurance that you can live with. Call Big Lou at 800-859-3220. 800-859-3220.
Septic tanks are used where municipal sewers are not available, and maintenance is important. Failing septic tank systems can endanger your family, pollute the environment, and can be expensive to repair. You can prevent your system from failing by having your tank pumped every 3 to 5 years, keep a separate container for grease, and dispose of it properly. Use detergents low in phosphates, and scrub laundry over several days as to not overload the system with too much water. This message brought to you by the Alabama Department of Public Health and this station.
This is State Public Health Veterinarian Dr. D. Jones. Having fun outdoors can mean fun in the sun, but it can also mean exposure to mosquitoes and ticks. While most insect bites are just annoying, some viruses and bacteria can be spread through the bites. There are several things that you can do to lower your risk, such as using EPA-registered repellents containing 20% deep corpicaritin. It is best to always consult with a pediatrician before using repellents on children. Also, wear light-colored clothing with long sleeves and always check yourself for ticks. Additionally, install or repair window and door screens. Empty any standing water in the yard. Keep gutters clean and drainage ditches free from leaves or other yard debris. This will also help reduce standing water. These basic techniques can help you safely enjoy the outdoors and create memories that will last a lifetime.
Join Kevin Elkins for Decisions. News Radio 1440. Depend on it.
And we are back. Good morning. See, curmudgeon, now you're going to make it spank you, okay? When I have my guests on from other cities, I don't need you sitting there dogging, okay? It's hard enough to get guests around here anyway. I'm going to smack you like I do my little boy. Well, I don't have a little boy anymore. Anyway, but okay, so what did we learn from that? We learned that they got 150 police officers with 83,000 people. So it doesn't seem like we're that short police officer after all. Maybe we are not dispersing our policemen or managing them, managing them the way they should be managed. I'm not sure. They do have an occupational tax, and people don't mind paying 1%. They get $18 million. Montgomery would get, and that $18 million, you get rid of that $18 million there, something wouldn't be happening. They've had it since 73? I think that's what the guy said. So occupational tax, obviously not that bad. Listen, I would have to pay it also, which I don't mind. But I want to see the money going someplace that it can. I'll just have to adjust my salary by 1%. But I want to make sure the money, if we ever do get it, that it goes to something that we can put our hands on, we can see the difference. But I know, I don't understand how, from a court standpoint, and I thought the mayor was going to take them to court, but he didn't. So I thought, how can some cities have Opelika has it, he has it, Auburn has it, so why can't Montgomery have it? Okay, I don't know. But they only got 150 police officers, and we got more than that. We ought to be able to do with what we got, you would think. Good morning. Yes. Yeah. No, I did not. I know, but I don't even want to talk about it. It's not even worth having a conversation. It. Give me something else. That's just not worth talking about. He is who he is. No, no, I wouldn't. I don't really care what nobody. How you gonna jam me up? I didn't say nothing about it. You don't jam me up. I'm just not gonna talk about something that's stupid. I mean, listen. The man's been saying stupid things for a bunch of years. This is just another one. That's no big deal. Wait. I think both of them about old now. Both of them are old. But listen, that's not gonna change my life. What he said. I ain't trying to be fair. Okay, well, maybe so. Maybe so. Good morning. Who's this? I am. Yes. I, again, I, you know, mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Again, with the the strange thing about this, and again, they said I don't know if it was dark in there or not. They said that everybody knew who Big John was. I don't know that to be so, but that right. But I do know one thing: a reasonable person wouldn't take out a gun and shoot the sheriff. I just yeah yeah. Again, this. Okay. Well, this ain't got nothing to do with race. You maybe. Well, no. When I get some time, I'll let you know. Anyway, listen, man. I gotta run. I go. Good morning. Who's this? Fine, fine. However, though, but and again, I listen. My only question is this: would a reasonable person just shoot somebody for no reason? It just there's a lot more to this story that I think than we know. You know, and you're a former police officer, so I know you think a little differently than me. But a young man, why would you? If you knew that was a shit, why would you do that? Mm-hmm. Okay, well, that's up to the jury. You know, that's up to the jury. I mean, they got to make. You know, they find if they find them guilty. And listen, everybody knows who Trump is. Everybody knows who Trump is. And between him and her, I'd still vote for him. So nobody's going to change my mind. I'm not going to change anybody else's mind. And so yeah. Mm-hmm. But if Auburn only has 150 police officers, and we talk about we need 500, and then they got 83,000 people in the city. Listen, it has a lot to do with a whole lot of people out of control because they don't know their daddy. That's what it has to do with. Hmm. Hmm. Okay. Well, we do have. Wait a minute. We do have the sheriff. We got the state patrol. We do get everybody else. You know. Yeah. Well, actually, wait a minute. Actually, they've always had that law where you could walk around with a gun. They've always had it since I've been here. The Constitution ain't changed since 1901, has it? I mean, it's always been. Well, and there, right, and there is the rub right there. Hey, appreciate it. Let me get a cut because I got one more break take after this. And there's the rub. We tied the policeman's hands behind their backs. Good morning. I think he's 18 or 19 now. Yeah. Of course, his father is a policeman. I mean, a sheriff deputy. Yeah, sheriff deputy. Well, I mean, wait, but when they get 18, there ain't a whole lot you can do. But here's the problem. Why would a young man? Why would anybody? What? Yeah, yeah, that's true. Hmm. Hmm. Right, right, right. I agree. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, listen, and again, you're gonna get it one. You're gonna get disciplined one way or the other. Either out here, yeah, someone, your daddy or jail. Yeah. Hmm. Yeah, it's a done deal. Yeah, absolutely. Appreciate it. That's we'll be back. But again, there's gotta be more to the story. You don't just pull out a gun and shoot this kid. And you just, and again, I wasn't there. A lot of people weren't there. Um, I guess his father is a sheriff deputy. I gotta be more to this. I mean, unless you just mentally him back. Anyway, where we go? Why did you do that? Who did that? No.
With us, man. Let someone spend an illness at your facility. For 35 years. Safe, healthy, and
We investigate stories that impact you and your entire field every day. What?
Best TV Plus. Your favorite SFA 12 movies.
Like,
Location Montgomery and Greenville. Follow us on Facebook at Greenville Foot Care. Happy Feet start here.
No representation is made as to the quality of podiatric services to be provided.
This is state public health veterinarian. These access housing care and deadly normally be exposed.